The opening scene of our video script introduces the concept of rapid evolution, a fascinating phenomenon where some animals are adapting at an unprecedented pace. Evolution, traditionally perceived as a slow and gradual process occurring over thousands or even millions of years, is now happening at an accelerated rate for certain species. This rapid evolution is driven by a host of factors, including environmental changes, human influence, and the urgent need for survival. Understanding this concept is crucial because it challenges our conventional views on how species evolve and adapt to our rapidly changing world. One significant example is the peppered moth in England, which evolved its coloration rapidly in response to industrial pollution. During the Industrial Revolution, the darkening of trees due to soot allowed the darker-colored moths, which were once rare, to thrive as they were better camouflaged against predators. A similar rapid evolution has been observed in certain fish species subjected to heavy fishing pressures. Atlantic cod, for example, are maturing at younger ages and smaller sizes, in response to selective fishing practices targeting larger fish. These cases illustrate how abrupt changes in environmental conditions or human activities can significantly warp evolutionary trajectories. Experts in evolutionary biology, such as Professor Andrew Hendry from McGill University, argue that rapid evolution is increasingly common in our anthropogenically altered world. This perspective is important because it highlights an adaptive capacity in species, juxtaposing the doom-laden narratives of biodiversity loss with an understanding of resilience and adaptability. However, the concept isn't without its challenges and controversies. Some scientists debate whether these changes constitute true evolutionary adaptations or are merely temporary phenotypic plasticity, a short-term response rather than a genetic shift. Moreover, rapid evolution raises concerns about its long-term impacts on ecological balance. For instance, while rapid adaptation might allow a species to survive in the short term, it could disrupt entire ecosystems or lead to unforeseen consequences. This introduction to rapid evolution sets the stage for our deeper dive into how and why some animals are evolving faster than ever. It serves as a critical foundation, linking to discussions on human impacts on natural environments, the resilience of nature, and the surprising adaptability of life. By anchoring our discussion in this understanding, we hope to spark curiosity and meaningful conversations about the future of biodiversity and our role in shaping it. The concept of why some animals are evolving faster than ever hinges on the idea of accelerated evolution, where some species adapt at rates quicker than traditionally observed. This phenomenon is significant because it highlights the tangible impacts of human activity and rapid environmental changes on biological systems, emphasizing the need to understand our role in shaping the natural world. A key example of accelerated evolution is observed in urban-dwelling animals, such as the peppered moth. During the Industrial Revolution in England, these moths evolved darker wings to camouflage against soot-covered surfaces, showcasing a rapid adaptation to human-induced changes. More recently, the Italian wall lizard in Croatia has demonstrated swift anatomical and behavioral changes, developing a new gut structure for digesting a plant-based diet after being introduced to a new environment. These examples underscore the significance of this topic. Accelerated evolution serves as a real-time indicator of environmental pressures. The clarity with which we can observe these changes today, thanks to technological advancements in genetic sequencing and real-time monitoring, provides crucial insights into evolutionary mechanisms and environmental resilience. While some biologists argue that this quickened pace of evolution is a testament to nature's resilience, others warn of the potential downsides. One concern is that not all species can keep pace with rapid changes, leading to ecological imbalances or extinction. Climate change, urbanization, and pollution are accelerating selective pressures, raising ethical questions about human responsibility and the long-term consequences of such evolutionary disruptions. Controversy also arises regarding the predictability and stability of these evolutionary changes. Some scientists question whether these adaptations are sustainable or mere stopgaps in the face of relentless environmental pressures. This debate ties back into larger discussions on biodiversity, conservation, and the Anthropocene, a proposed epoch that highlights human impact on planetary systems. The concept of rapid evolution influences broader discussions on conservation strategies and biodiversity policymaking. By understanding the dynamics of accelerated evolution, conservationists can develop targeted approaches to support vulnerable species and ecosystems. And this point connects to the overarching theme of human-induced change and compels us to reflect on our environmental footprint. Ultimately, the study of why some animals are evolving faster than ever touches on intricate ecological and ethical considerations. It prompts a re-evaluation of our interaction with the planet, urging both scientific inquiry and informed action to ensure a balanced coexistence with nature. Understanding evolution is fundamental to grasping why some animals appear to be evolving faster than ever. At its core, evolution is the process through which species adapt to their environments over generations, driven by natural selection, mutation, genetic drift, and gene flow. It explains the diversity of life on Earth and how species change in response to environmental pressures. This foundational concept is essential because it allows us to explore the accelerated rate of evolution in certain species and how modern factors play a pivotal role in this phenomenon. Evolution's significance in this context is immense, as it casts light on the dynamic nature of life adapting to rapid changes in the environment, often influenced by human activity. For example, urban environments are prompting species like pigeons and rats to evolve traits that help them thrive in cities. These animals exhibit changes in behavior, diet, and even physiology, such as increased problem-solving skills and tolerance to pollutants. Another compelling example is the quicker evolutionary responses observed in insects exposed to pesticides. These insects develop resistance with remarkable speed, a testament to evolution in action, enabling them to survive despite chemical interventions designed to eradicate them. Supporting opinions suggest that rapid evolution underscores the resilience and adaptability of life, a testament to the powerful mechanisms of natural selection. Researchers argue that the increasing pace of environmental change necessitates such rapid adaptability for species survival, highlighting the urgency of understanding these evolutionary dynamics in a rapidly changing world. However, this concept isn't without challenges. Some scientists caution that human-driven environmental changes happen so quickly that evolutionary processes may not always keep pace, leading to potential extinctions. Critics also point out the complexity of predicting evolutionary outcomes, as rapid changes can lead to unpredictable ecological consequences, such as the spread of invasive species outcompeting native flora and fauna. Understanding evolution is intricately woven into the broader topic of rapid animal evolution, by illustrating how traditional evolutionary principles are being redefined in the Anthropocene era. It enhances our comprehension of the interconnectedness between human activities and natural adaptations, prompting us to consider our role in influencing evolutionary trajectories. By appreciating the basics of evolution, we gain profound insights into the resilience and adaptability of life in the face of unprecedented challenges, encouraging a deeper dialogue about biodiversity conservation and sustainable practices for the future. Genetic drift and rapid evolutionary change. Genetic drift is a mechanism of evolution that refers to the random fluctuations in the frequency of alleles, variations of genes, within a population. Unlike natural selection, which is driven by environmental pressures favoring specific traits for survival and reproduction, genetic drift operates largely by chance. This randomness can have profound effects, especially in smaller populations, leading to rapid evolutionary changes as certain alleles become more or less common over generations without any adaptive advantage. Understanding genetic drift is crucial to grasp why some animals might be evolving faster today. In our rapidly changing world, with habitat destruction, climate change, and human encroachment breaking populations into smaller, isolated groups, genetic drift can become more pronounced. This process increases the likelihood of significant evolutionary changes occurring over shorter periods, without direct selection pressures. One striking example is the rapid evolution observed in urban wildlife populations. Take, for instance, city-dwelling crows that have developed lighter wings. a trait not directly tied to their environment, but a result of genetic drift acting in isolated urban populations. Another example is the snow vole in the Swiss Alps, which has shown notable changes in body size due to genetic drift in shrinking, fragmented populations caused by climate change. Some experts argue that genetic drift sparks innovation in the evolutionary process, allowing for non-adaptive traits to emerge, which could become advantageous in unforeseen circumstances. This randomness has paved the way for a diverse array of adaptations that wouldn't have arisen if evolution relied solely on natural selection. Yet this randomness also brings unpredictability, posing a challenge for conservationists and scientists trying to predict or manage evolutionary outcomes, particularly in endangered species where genetic drift can skew allele frequencies negatively, leading to less genetic diversity and increased vulnerability. Despite its potential drawbacks, genetic drift remains a central pillar of evolutionary theory, highlighting a dynamic process that influences all species. It intricately ties into the broader topic of rapid evolution by illustrating how both environmental pressures and random genetic changes can accelerate the processes that define life on Earth. Furthermore, it reminds us of the complex interplay between various evolutionary mechanisms, challenging the simplistic view that evolution is solely a deterministic process driven by natural selection. As we delve deeper into the world of evolving animals, recognizing the multifaceted nature of these mechanisms becomes essential in understanding the full scope of rapid evolutionary changes occurring today.